Hello, lovely friends. How are we doing today? Welcome back, Gigi here. Thank you so much for joining me for this random draw for August 12th. This is going to just be a random draw from any of these decks. We're going to go through them, see what Spirit has to say, give you a quick little message, and to just keep you up to date on what the energy surrounding you is like. Okay, so if you're interested in personal readings, they are available by email only. They are $50 from up to an hour. Set price, set and firm. It all has to be discussed through email. So send me an email if you're interested. You'll find that down in the description box below, as well as the links to my Etsy and my personal website for gear like this, notebooks, and other fun things, spirituality kits, and things like that. If you're interested, check it out. You'll find it all in the description box, okay? So you guys know the disclaimer. We have the divine guidance, we have angels and ancestors, and we have the wisdom oracle to give us messages for you guys tonight. So let's see what Spirit's got for you, okay? Holy Spirit, please come down with your angels, my ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides that have ascended to your highest white light to protect and guide me through this random draw reading for our collective. Archangel Gabriel, please allow me to channel clear, honest, and precise messages for this random draw reading. And Archangel Michael, please protect us all from any evil eyes, darkness, and strange behaviors that may be coming towards us, and cast it all back down to hell where it belongs. Please and thank you. Protect us from any evil eyes as well. Please and thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you all for being here. I love and appreciate you all so much. All right, let's get going. Let's get the zodiac energy and see what Spirit's got for you guys today. All right. Spirit. Holy Spirit. All right, Spirit, what is thank you? One more, please, Spirit. One more for the collective. One more for the collective, please, Spirit. One more. Air. Gemini underneath. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Full element of air. And we got element of fire. Air and fire, air and fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. All right, we're going to start with this one. All right. All right, Spirit. What's going on? What's the random collective energy tonight? Today. Sorry, I was looking at my notes. What's going on? The random collective energy. What is the random collective energy, Spirit? Random collective energy. Embarrassment, trust, deception is what I'm seeing. Oh, I don't... Somebody, embarrassment, trust, lies, deception. Now somebody's watching their feminine glow up and be blessed. Well, they have to sit here and go to work. I see somebody sweeping the floor. I see the word loneliness. Something about getting grounded, chopping wood, becoming more balanced. Being grounded in everyday experience, humility. Now I understand. Doing something like being in service. I don't know, maybe, I don't know, somebody being a custodian, doing things that make them feel, or make people, like the judgment of people is that they're this big because they're this big. Like, oh, I make this much money and this is my job, and look at you with this much money and this kind of job. And the thing is think about it. The pension, there may be union, something. Whatever it is, You have job protection. It's stable. It keeps a roof over your head. Gives you the freedom to have wish fulfillment with doing all the things. It gives you the luxuries of being able to have the money to do the things you want to do. It could be a masculine watching a feminine doing something they consider a mundane job, but yet they're still happy and abundant and doing all the things, living a life that seems like complete wish fulfillment. Seeing this person be blessed, and you're like, but they're just sweeping a floor. They're just doing gardening work. They're just, I don't know, I see somebody spraying for bugs, doing gardening, housekeeping, I don't know, maybe being a teacher or a caregiver, a tutor, something, I don't know, maybe teaching piano, whatever it is, something that would people would be like, ah, how can you even, like, maybe you're in education and you only work, like, you're a professor and you only work so many days, and people are like, how can you, do all of this and still be able to have so much fun? And it's because somebody is financially savvy, somebody is keeping good credit, somebody's taking care of things and making priorities and doing things on the cheap. But to this person, they're like, you're blessed, like, you have the perfect life. And I'm being shown somebody needs to be shown a little humility before they get humiliated for acting a fool against the wrong one, choosing the wrong one, and getting tower dropped on their head because of their ego and their shallow mindedness. Here's the thing, I read this, I saw this, and I've read this, and I've lived this my whole life. You treat the janitor with the same respect as you treat the CEO, because if it wasn't for that janitor, you probably wouldn't have toilet paper in the bathrooms. Your trash might be overflowing at your little desk in your corner office, and your windows haven't been cleaned, your desk hasn't been cleaned, and there's food all over the cafeteria if it wasn't for that janitor or whoever it is sweeping that broom. Okay? Whoever is being paid to take care of your kids, tutor your kids while you're off at work, they deserve the same respect as the person that is paying them, because if it wasn't for them, they wouldn't be able to have the cushy job or the comforts and the luxuries that they have. So treat your housekeeper the same way you would treat your boss, if not more respectfully, because they're the ones that take care of you. So if you're looking at somebody that has a mundane job or a job that's beneath you, you better humble yourself real quick, because the thing is that person may have a come up and may have security that you never knew about, or may just be doing it just to do it. Okay? Somebody that may have retired and just wants to keep active and busy, and they just want to do something that's like mindless, so they can have their thoughts and have their quiet and have their time to just be out of the house doing something and being able to add more security into their already secured situation. How do you think these people are living? Don't be judgmental. You have no idea what people are going through, so do not judge people for their jobs before you lose yours in a karmic cycle and have an enormous ego death and have to deal with emotional damage from people doing snide, nasty, karmic things to you too, because of your shallow-minded, egotistical narcissism. So if I ever, even to this day, my grandfather, the love of my life, the man that raised me, my father figure, was a janitor for the health department in New York City, where I'm from. The man had a job. He worked at night. He made a good money. He had a pension and all kinds of stuff. And he was able to be home during the day, be there when I got home from school, and make sure I was okay until my mom got home, when she got home. Because of him, we didn't have to go live in a one-bedroom apartment where my mom lived on the couch and I had to, I had the room and had to share a closet with her. No, he was the one that provided the roof over our head and the house that I grew up in my whole life. That was the one consistent home I ever had, was because of that janitor. So if I ever heard somebody being judgmental to somebody like that, they would have to hear words from me. So be careful and be humble, because we all got to start from the bottom. Not everybody's a Rockefeller, okay? So keep that in mind. So if you're observing your female and you're watching her be blessed, think about the reason why. Think about who she is. Think about, her drive, her discipline, and all of those things. And make sure that your judgmentalness you're judging her for the right sorts of things, like her personality, her soul, and her character. Is she pure of heart, or is she a shallow gold digger? Think about it. Okay? Don't judge people for what they have or what they don't have in accordance to what you think is um, suitable for society, because you never know, this person may end up getting some kind of luck, like maybe hitting the lotto, we'll say, and they have more money than you can ever expect, you ever dream of, even at your high corporate whatever level that you may be at, or just maybe an engineer or whatever the hell it is you're doing. Okay, so just be mindful of who you're bullying and who you're talking shit about and who you're judging, because honestly, think about this. How do you think spirit would look to, how do you think spirit would react to your judgmentalness? You think you'd have to come back here and learn some lessons, or are you being that treacherous where you get to burn? Think about it. Think about where your soul is going for what you're saying and what you're thinking. And if this is somebody coming towards my collective for whatever reason, for whatever they choose to do with their life, if it's to work in an office, to be a server, a housekeeper, if they're running, what if this person's running their own housekeeping business and making money? Don't judge them. Don't judge the collective. Don't judge anybody for what they choose to do, because it's not the same path in which you chose. Whoever this is, find peace and knowing that, each of you have had to work where you needed, where you got. You don't know this person's story. You don't know if this person got this job and it was a blessing to them and their family because they were so codependent on drugs and alcohol, and they finally got a job that had some kind of security, like a pension and where they had security. They may be a laborer. They have to work hard. They can't just sit in an office and make $40,000-$50,000 an hour just, because their daddy's a Rockefeller, and everybody in their family has money and they could just sit there and collect. That's not, not everybody gets that life. Not all of us are part of that 1%. You can strive to be there, but do you realize how hard it is to get there in this day and age when everybody has a YouTube and 5 different side hustles? Yeah. Be at peace, knowing that people are happy and content in humble lives. You don't have to have, Kim Kardashian type luxury to be happy and fulfilled. Some of us just like to, work hard during the week so we can go to the lake and go fishing with our families. Go camping and backpacking and do stuff outside because it's either cheap or free. But you're still getting an adventure and still having a grand time. Yeah, you may have to invest in gear to go and do this, but that's where saving and financial, health come into play. Not everybody is handed a silver spoon and have it hand spoon and have them being spoon fed. Not all of us get to do that. Some of us have to work our whole lives just to hit, to make a decent living, or somehow have, spirit bless us with some very serious luck. People, can be at peace in their life with just having a comfortable life. They don't need to go sail the 7 seas and climb every mountain and see every sight and do all of the things to feel fulfilled. Like I said, some of us just want 10 acres to garden and have a horse and a beautiful home to call their own and have theirs happily ever after there with their white picket fence and their whatever it is that they have there. Some of us are content with just that and maybe traveling to a few big places. Some of us find fulfillment in being in service of people and being spiritual leaders and being, people of humble and purity. Humble purity. There's nothing wrong with that. Look at how many Buddhist monks are having the time of their life and, living in, Buddhist temples with dogs and training dogs and just having the greatest life of the time of their lives. Feeling at one with nature and God. You know what I'm saying? So judging somebody for how they choose to walk this life is not a very good thing. It's almost kind of like somebody's envious and jealous of somebody's free spirit. They don't like it. On one hand, they want to join. The other hand, they want to judge. The angels and the ancestors. No, this one. Divine guidance has something it wants to say. I'm being told somebody was raised in a humble situation, and even if they had this, they would still, I'm being told, still shop at the Dollar Tree, still shop sales, maybe going thrifting and all of those things. They'd still be frugal with their money because they may not understand what it's like to have millions of dollars. Even though they just don't know what to do with it. Besides save it because they don't want to ever have to be without a roof over their head. Stop towing the line of your divinity. It's not worth it. That's that jealousy, that envy, that ego, that shallow, that judgmentalness. All of that is you towing the line of your divinity, and Spirit saying it's not worth it. You're going to have to face Spirit for what you're doing. If somebody's lifestyle is keeping you from them, from giving them a chance to actually show you who they are, you may want to put that shallow-minded ego to the side and see what's right in front of you, because you guys may very well have something that could be as intense as a tantric connection while you both be in service to people. Okay? And the thing is this person may be your polar opposite. I mean, we have opposites here. Okay? Maybe your polar opposite. You may have the yang symbol here. You may be a masculine in a twin flame situation. And the thing is this person's on a path to learn what they need to learn to teach you to how to be in service of others. I mean, we see you observing the person. You see this person glowing up and growing up and being blessed, and you're trying to figure out how they're doing it when money, I'm just seeing like, how is this person doing it with all of, with I know what they make. I know what they, what they have. Like, how is this happening? How is somebody being so disciplined? How is karma only giving them a slap on the wrist while I have towers falling right on my head is what I'm seeing for this person. This masculine may have towers and they're watching their other half be successful and blessed and coming up, even in what looks like to be a humble life. And they just, they're shook, they're envious, they're jealous, they're angry, and they're being shallow. Anything else? Okay. Now, Spirit's saying, put these to the side and move on to the wisdom of the angels and the ancestors, because they want you to listen. It's kind of like they want to come up behind you and smack you upside the head for being judgmental to the wrong one. Okay? Somebody's let their wealth of inheritance or making it big with work or something get to their head. And the thing is somebody is like, no. It says, medicine guardian, be open to healing information. Masculine, be open to healing information. Okay? Because there's something about the person you're being judgmental towards that is going to help you create the abundance that's going to accelerate what you've already got. Grow what you've already got. Their humble, pure heart is going to be what you need to balance out the scales and get these karmic cycles to stop and have you stop bleeding money for the wrong reasons. Because if you're talking judgmental nonsense, because this person may not have what you have in the bank and you keep bleeding money, you're going to end up where they are or worse, in poverty. And that's going to be the lesson that you need to learn to quit being so judgmental. It's going to be the ego death that you need to kickstart this karmic cycle of learning that you need to learn. Okay? So be open to healing information, the information that you hear or somebody suggests to you. Take it with an open mind because it's Spirit's way of trying to guide you back on the light path of light, so you can actually have your other half masculine. I mean, we got both of you out here. Okay. Divine Feminine, continue to stand your ground energetically, spiritually, and all of that. Be mindful of your thoughts and your actions. Continue to do the things that bring your heart joy, and don't let anything hold you back. Keep smart. Keep smart and get some evil eye protection. Big time, get some evil eye protection. Also, both of you, all of you, everybody in this situation, look, stay rooted and grounded. And this is the second time I've seen this. This is stand your ground. Okay? Right now, I'm taking this as you see the two sides of the mountains here. Here, this here is like the Divine Feminine, the yin, right here. And y'all are reflecting each other. Okay? One is in the light, one is in the dark. The one in the light is the one having the blessings, the one that's being judged, the one that's, living a humble lifestyle that just wants to be pure and happy and wholesome and fulfilled and happy. They don't want to be lonely. They don't want to be stubborn anymore. They want to just focus on the here and now, and see all of the blessings. 222. I've been seeing that a lot lately. Okay, I don't even know where my phone is to. Let's see what the message is for 222. And then we're going to close this out. I'm going to close this out on an angel number. I'll read the one. It's 9:23 p.m. here in California. Angel number 923 brings a message from your angels that you are ready and well prepared to take on your life purpose with passion and effort, with faith and trust that the angels and the ascended masters support and encourage your light working endeavors. Give any fears or concerns to the angels for healing and get on with serving your soul purpose. Use your inner creativity in whatever form resonates with your soul. Express yourself and connect to your higher self. Do not disregard your natural creativity, as you are your own unique gifts. You have your own unique gifts and talents that are to be shared with others. Bring out your special abilities and let them shine. Tap into your natural creative forces and connect with your intuitive voice to bring further inspiration to your life. Okay? That is for the here and now. That is for the Divine Feminine. If this person is saying these things to you, spewing judgmental nonsense, cast it away. I don't know. It's like somebody's having a conversation and saying the other person is saying you're so emotionally draining and you're being emotional and you're like, well, I have something I need to say and my voice and my words are important, so you need to listen. Okay, that's somebody standing in their ground and being who they are and trying to have pure, light-hearted, loving conversations to help somebody heal from something or help them prevent it, some kind of something, but they're being extraordinarily stubborn. I'm being told, stand in your ground, stand firm, and do not let people talk shit to you. Okay? The stupid commercials. I'm sorry, guys. Give me one more second here. Angel number 222 encourages you to take a balanced, harmonious, and peaceful stance in all areas of your life. The message is to keep the faith and stand strong in your personal truths. Okay? Being a shallow, egotistical, judgmental snob is not how Spirit wants you to behave. If you want to be considered an emperor or an empress, you need to stand true to that and be your true, authentic selves with a full open heart, open mind, and an open soul. Because the thing is if you actually continue to be like a stubborn fool or a stubborn pig-headed snob, you will lose whatever inner knowing the inner knowing that will be taken away from you. Spirit will stand his ground and you will have to deal with karmic cycles. So keep your mind open, keep your heart open, allow yourself to feel the love that this person may have been giving you or may be giving you, and don't be so judgmental. Give the relationship a chance. Give the opportunity a chance. Trust Spirit's bringing you the person that will be a blessing to you. Don't judge how they are being blessed, because it's not the way you're accustomed and the way you think society deems worthy, deems acceptable. Okay? Because the possible service that you two can do together may actually change your community, which will then lead to changing it's a ripple effect. So don't judge somebody, at least not too harshly, because, I mean, who are you really besides another human being just like them that bleeds red? Okay? So that's what I got for you tonight. Keep your heart open, keep your mind open, and remember, we are all here living our own journey on our part of the timeline, doing what we need to do in, the way Spirit put us here to do it. So just keep that in mind as you continue on this path. Find peace, and remember to live in the here and now without being anxious about what other people are going to say, so you end up turning judgmental. So thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides, for helping me through this reading. I close this reading. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys know when I upload further videos and do my lives. Till next time, remember, Gigi loves you. Bye for now.